Come here. Daisy, go.
Go away, please.
Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Still here.
Another thing to dislike about me. Am I hard of hearing to you?
No.
No?
No.
Even when I asked you to like repeat what you said, and I'm just like, huh? What? I feel like that contributed to like after like the post-coital thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, maybe this can happen. Maybe this can actually be legit. Then like I'm starting, then part of hearing actually repeat yourself. You're like, oh my god. I was thinking partially it's because like I seem old and I look older than I actually am. So you're like, oh, I want someone who's youthful. That was me thinking you're Greek all over again. But that was me
Well,
thinking
I said
negatively.
someone who's youthful.
No, I was assuming because
Mm-hmm.
like I kept getting that shit in my head. This is an
Mm.
age gap relationship, a 6 year age difference. I'm just like, he probably wants someone who's youthful and wants someone to validate him, which I did.
Mm.
You were saying though, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
Um. I know. Like I do think there were times when okay, there was one thing that when I got you the tea from the McDonald's and you didn't get it and then it spilled in the car, right? I kept asking to take the tea, right?
Yeah.
But that's just because you didn't want it. It wasn't like that you didn't hear me, right? There were times when I was just like saying that I was exhausted, right? And I couldn't go no more, but then sometimes I actually could, right? Yeah. But that didn't seem to be like a hearing thing, though.
Mm-hmm. So do you think I'm a good listener and good communicator?
Overall, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, I think there were times when like especially if I wanted to make plans to see you later, but then you would just say, "Oh, I want to come, like see me now," right? Where I would
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, "Oh, I don't want to do this because of this," right? And then sometimes it felt like the questions were being ignored. I think one time I did bug you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there were minor things, right?
I'm sorry.
Were all the were all the things that you got annoyed with me about minor?
Yeah, they were minor. There's nothing major.
Like you didn't like how spontaneous I was sometimes and impulsive.
Um, yeah, like for me, I'm someone who likes to plan things out, but I mean, it does add some
I like
excitement
it
too.
helps to decrease headache as well.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's just like spontaneity as well.
Mhm. I get
Just
headaches all the time too, but.
controlled chaos.
Mhm.
You have anything else?
Mm, no, nothing else.
I asked you what you like. Well, you heard me say what you heard me ask you what do you like to do or what do you just like in general. What I really meant to say was what do you like about me? Well, you can answer either or both.
Haven't I answered this question enough times though?
I'm not satisfied. Yeah,
Never
you can answer
satisfied.
like you can answer the things about yourself.
I'm sorry. I could.
You can answer the things about yourself. You said you liked history and war history. Anything
Yeah.
else other games?
Um. I don't know. I guess I like being creative. I used to really be into Legos. When I was still growing weed, that was like a fun, like, personal project.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
I
had some
remember
challenges.
asking you, Cook, when you were talking to me about your employment status,
Yeah,
and I heard that was a creative outlet, so that's what I was asking.
right. My
I was trying
work
to help
being a
get
creative
overwhelmed.
outlet. My work being a creative outlet, or
I was wondering if you had any creative outlets because you said you didn't feel productive throughout the day. So, like, during hunting for jobs, they also said that you shouldn't overdo it, that you should try creative outlets. And, like, you should, yeah, creative outlets. I said that in writing, and I suggested cooking. Well, I actually I also suggested, like, other creative outlets. Well, I wasn't specific about them. I just didn't want you to stress because that was my first, I felt like that was my first real test as a girlfriend.
mm-hmm.
Even and taking it that serious.
Right. Yeah, well, the Twitch is kind of a creative outlet, but it's a lot of just playing video games at the same time, too, right? So it's like, I don't know, the edits are kind of, there's times I want to edit in music and stuff like that, but then it's just like, then it just gets, stuff just gets copyright claimed, so then it's like, what's the whole point of making the effort? Well, no, I could learn more about video editing, but it's just like, I don't really think anything's gonna, much is really gonna come out of my stream and stuff like that, so I just almost prefer to keep it low effort. Like, I used to put, like, all my videos, I used to, like, get thumbnails for them, right? And now I don't even do that, and I didn't find it made any difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And first I would, like, make actual, like, text and, like, put text over pictures, then I just started Googling random images, and then I just didn't even do them anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My house is really bad. You hear all these sounds. It's just stale. This house is like over 100 years old.
Yeah. Well, I noticed, like, near your place, there's a lot of potholes in the kind of common road that's shared there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you like? Oh my god, did you like the fact that like I gave you a good night kiss though?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's sweet.
Go in your crate.
The second date and call me daddy at the end too. That was kind of nice. I also accept Poppy, but
Where I called you daddy.
yeah.
That was nice though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I felt like you were like being purposely lecturing because of the age difference and not just because you were being funny. Because like the age difference is always in my head.
Yeah.
Like I'm a bit of a feminist, even though I don't like to identify it as that. So like
Yeah.
the new wave is saying that like age gap relationships are fucked up and inherently bad for women.
Yeah, and then you got the other people that are saying that, like, age is just a number, trying to normalize pedos and whatnot. What do they call it? Minor attracted person, MAP.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if someone's a MAP, they're admitting to wanting to be a pedophile, but they're not admitting to be a pedophile, because that's illegal. Right?
Yeah. Oh, this house is so messy. It gets messy so quick. Fuck this dog. I just sent him in his crate. You heard? Because like, ugh, he made so much mess. No one was here watching him. Flew into the garbage because he doesn't respect anyone here. So like, we have to clean up this mess for the millionth time. He just does whatever he wants. Piece of fucking shit. I want to fuck you up just now. Watch. When I'm done with this phone call, you're dead. Okay, don't record that. I'm joking.
It's already
I'm joking.
recorded.
It's already recorded.
Watch, you'll make my Twitch channel blow up. The EI gamer drama.
Yeah. You notice my sense of humor is fucked up?
I think it's that fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I have to restrain myself a lot because people love to talk to me about it.
Yeah?
I got into trouble a lot because of it.
Yeah?
Like, people can't tell my intentions, and whenever I tell them, explain to them the thing I'm trying to joke about, they don't believe me, and they prefer to see me as someone who actually believes in it. You heard?
Yeah, I heard. Sorry, I just got downed in the game. I was salty about that. That's all.
You know those ones, though?
Mm-hmm. But what would be an example of a joke that you told that was inappropriate and got you in trouble?
I reposted this video of this white lady making a joke about black people. She's saying, "What do you call a black woman getting an abortion?" And she says, "A crime stopper." That's the line.
And you shared that?
Yeah.
Why would you? Okay. Let's see where you got some flack. Okay, one of the worst things I did for a bad sense of humor is I did like an improv one time, and I mimicked a guy who like, well, it's weird because I don't even know if his accent was Australian accent was real because there's older videos of him where he has like no accent whatsoever, right? When he was in high school, so it's like, well, did you get your Australian accent back when you went to? But anyway, but yeah, I was like, oh, I can't dingo ate my baby, and people were not happy about it, right? I wasn't even allowed at the improv sometimes to be like politically correct. Like, even though I'm Latino, I wouldn't be allowed to do a Mexican accent. They're like, oh, you can't do that unless. And it's just like, okay, all these accents, like, you can do a French accent, you can do a German, Russian, whatever, right? But I'm not allowed.
You're not
to...
white.
Oh.
I mean, you're Latino.
I am Latino,
You're fucking
though.
white. You're white.
Well, that's racist.
You look white and you act white. You are white. I can say this because I'm black. Okay?
No.
I'm the definitive opinion.
No. No, I think that statement in itself is racist. That you just get to be the authority.
Yes.
Because you're black.
And a woman.
And a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. You got knocked.
Have you ever, like, would you describe yourself as always, like, reclusive and, like, lacking in the normal amount of friends? Like, having, like, a few friends instead of just, like, a bunch?
Yeah, I usually keep a close circle of friends, yeah, just a few, not a lot.
Yeah, and people knew you as the nerds and weirdos?
I guess so.
Yeah, but you didn't care. But you think other people did in your friend group?
I mean, the way I feel, I'm just friends with who I'm friends with, right? Like, I don't try to be intentionally reclusive. Like, I like going out. I like seeing people. I like doing activities, right? But... Because, like, you kind of have too many friends, and then you can't, like, really keep up with them. So...
Oh, so like, would you say with the other girls that you've been with,
Mm-hmm.
you cared a lot about their pleasure as well, right?
That I did what with their?
You cared a lot about their pleasure as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you consider yourself a given and sensitive person?
Um, I know I definitely can be. I think so. Generally, yes, I am. But do you have
Okay.
a? Do you have a? Do you? Would you agree? Do you think that or about me or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you could be more enthusiastic at times.
Yeah.
But then again, I can relate to your like mixed feelings and doubts
Yeah. Your
and like
profile, your
thinking, I
Bumble
don't.
profile said pro benefits of me. I'm low energy. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm. Would you say I'm low energy though?
No.
No,
No.
I think I am.
I think you're high
Compared to the other
energy.
bitches I've been around, huh?
I'd say you're high energy, but are you just saying compared to other people? So,
I
I,
think I'm low energy. Like if you see the kids I'm around and my family, they're exhausting. And then like they vilify me sometimes for not matching the energy of the room, even though I'm just like sitting there sometimes.
mm-hmm.
Like they're all like, "Fuck you, Janae. Why can't you just join in? Fucking selfish bitch." Like right in front of my salad, I would be eating, and these bitches would say something. Okay, I'm
Like
exaggerating.
what couldn't you join in with because you were eating a salad?
I was this. It's just like an idiom, is it? Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Okay. Yeah, idiom. It's an expression. It's just like turn a phrase. Right in front of my salad.
Catchphrase.
No, not a catchphrase.
Okay, just a phrase.
Yeah, idiom. I used the word right. What was that? Were you deep throwing your mic?
I'm just swallowing some saliva.
Oh,
I'm about to use the washroom again, so
okay.
hold that thought.
Well, well, one thing before you go,
Yeah,
idiom, as in like, oh, right in front of my salad.
yeah.
Really, I'm just doing my own thing, just trying to mind my business. Then you bitches want to do this shit right in front of me, and or to me, for no real reason.
What were they doing in front of you?
Just like being themselves and being high energy and
Oh,
annoying and trying to include me, even though they know I don't want to be. So
mm,
they feel bad about it, and they're all like, you know what? You're the bitch, not me.
I see. I see. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So you being perceived by your friends and stuff as low energies, is this part of the reason why they say you're whitewashed? Like, I know you said it was because you grew up around a lot of white people, but is that...
I didn't grow up around a lot of white people, but like prominent influences and prominent caregivers were white, and a lot of them were mean to me. Yeah, they thought I was whitewashed because I didn't want to like do as much to like combat racism, even though I didn't really see it that much. And like they thought I was like throwing people under the bus and saying and gaslighting them, making them believe that what they were saying wasn't real, even though I
Yeah.
was trying to be supportive and I didn't want anything bad to happen for anyone. I wasn't trying to be neutral necessarily, but I was trying to be like calm about it.
Right.
But yeah, it was blown out of proportion on one occasion, and then another occasion, I wasn't as involved because like it wasn't really in like my friend group or circle. My yeah, so like I didn't care as much. I didn't care then either with the friend group either because it's online. I don't take things as serious as I do in real life. I know online is real life, but like it doesn't really exist. It's just happening online. You can log off anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had experiences of racism online. I put myself out there to see it, and yeah, and I got caught with whitewashing shit because I wanted to chill and not be stressed about it, and not constantly fight about it. I didn't want my whole life to revolve around it. I didn't want my whole life to revolve around what other people saw me as. People are like, "Oh, that's just being blind, being ignorant, and being naive." But like, I'm just like, I'll find a way. But did I really? Because like I'm constantly talking about race anyways. I can't help to. Most likely because I have nothing else to do. Which I assumed other people who did that didn't have anything to do either. And I was right partially. Because I had nothing else to do and now I'm talking about race a lot.
Yeah, like I remember you playing Apex before. Like you, like I know you're just saying it jokingly, being like, "This is racism," right? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I know. I
People
guess
think it's invalidating.
people
When
can
you joke
speak.
about stuff,
Yeah,
people think it's invalidating. And I
yeah.
understand. It kind of is. But like, there's a difference, I think, between taking attention away, taking the seriousness away from it when you're joking because you have the intentions to, and making light of it to feel better
Yeah.
or just to understand it better, help people understand it better.
So like, okay, in Ontario, the age of consent is 16, but at that age, if they're under 18, it still has to be within 2 years, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's one of the things I always thought was weird, right? Like, there's a consent age for minors within 2 years, and then which is probably good, right? To have a bit of that sort of like gray zone area, right? In
Mm-hmm.
transition, so it's not just like.
Wait a minute. What did you say to me to you playing the Black Girl in Dead by Daylight and me watching and seeing you smirk? I'm seeing you smirk because she was dying.
I was not smirking because she was dying. I'm playing as Claudette. I do not want Claudette to die. It may something stupid that happened in the game. I'm like laughing about it. I don't know. I guess I'd have to roll back the footage or something.
Mm-hmm. When you were trying to think things over, did you go over our conversations?
No, I didn't reread them, no.
Okay. I'm not reading them either. I'm looking at me and my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
No, me and my friends, not my sister.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. And I knew that trap was there too. Hey,
Mhm.
I'm back. Just saying, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm gonna send you some pictures.
Okay. Can you access this? Oh no, you already sent me that. Okay. Oh, you're sending other people pictures. Okay.
No, you.
Oh. Okay. I just didn't see anything new. I just checked the
Mhm.
DMs. So
Mhm.
I don't know if you'd already sent it. I guess you're sending it. Okay.
Mhm.
There's actually a meme I wanted to send you. I didn't know if you'd find it funny. As where you might. As well. Okay, the meme is not racist. I was just wow. It's not racist, but I don't know. Here, I'll just send it to you. I know.
Do not come.
Yeah. So it's 15 seconds. I was gonna say, last time we met made me think about that meme there. So
First time we met.
no. Last time.
Um.
Meme.
But why?
Well, you watched it, right?
Mhm.
Just because you just like, do not come, and then I'm gonna come. Fuck it. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
But why did you that time?
But I can't help it. It's not bad. You can't like. It's not just like a switch, right?
Why did you think I was saying that?
Well, because you wanted me to keep going. That's why. You didn't want me to lose the power to be more satisfied.
Mhm.
If I could have held it, I would have held it.
Mhm.
Well, I was able to hold it for a little bit, but.
I'm
This
sorry. It's
is
a lot.
This is the whole conversation you had with.
There's even more because like I talk to my friends a lot.
Do it against this colleague's girlfriend. I'm Ben from there. I know if he cleaned up, he'd look handsome too. I gotta get cleaned up, eh?
Mhm.
Right. Like what?
Like
Like that?
groom yourself. Groom yourself.
I do groom myself.
No, like actually like go the extra mile. But I should too.
Like, what should I do for the extra mile, though?
Style your hair. Style your face.
Style.
Style your clothes. Put on some muscles. Fix your posture.
With new context, he posed like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Lol, but to me that pic is cute. He looks 13 here. Maybe I like his hair, but maybe that's because my hair's wet in that picture. Shut. Maybe we should. Why would he?
I think my dog ate some chocolate. Fucking idiot. Hello?
Yes?
Did you hear?
Did I hear what?
My dog ate some chocolate, I think.
Oh
Because it was
shit,
in the
that's bad.
garbage.
Oh,
Fucking
crap.
idiot. Maybe you should die. How about that? That'll teach you a lesson.
That's no good. Poor doggo.
Yeah.
Poor doggo. Because
You
so these are all conversations with what you had with your sister? Just talking.
No, my friend, my friend who's a girl. I could also show you the difference between.
I'm home, thanks goodness that stuff on the glasses is gum. No, it's not. It's freaking like toothpaste or something.
I don't know what the fuck gets on the glass so much.
Mm.
I really don't.
Mhm.
You want to see the difference between her and my guy friend? He's all like, "You're overthinking it. Calm down. He's
Mhm.
fine." Yo, shut up. That's what they're saying. That's what he's saying to me. So like, hey, give a guy a chance.
Honestly, I don't want. Honestly, I don't want. This is a lot. I don't want to keep reading this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of my information was inaccurate, where I was exaggerating because I was talking to a friend.
Yeah, and it's like I didn't even talk about my abuela though that night. Like that was from like our DMs beforehand. You can't be saying that I emotionally manipulated you with.
Cause I started paying attention to you more. That's why I said that. But like I wasn't trying to make that a joke in poor taste.
Mm.
I'm sorry. You want me to delete them?
Delete what?
Delete all these pictures.
You can leave them there even if I don't read them. It's not like it's a
It's too
problem.
much though, don't you think?
It is, but you've already sent them at this point, so it's like, what difference does it make now?
Well, you can't see them now. I deleted them. They're gone. You want to see the ones with the guy? They're way more tame.
But you already gave me the gist of it. He just told you don't worry about it.
But he also said maybe you should break up as well. He's all like this guy. But like he thought that you were interested from the text you were sending, the limited ones. But
Mhm.
then once you stop like sending like actual thoughtful messages,
Mhm.
he's all like maybe he's just like busy and shit, trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because he's a guy.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, sure, call me crazy, you fucking asshole. He's like, damn.
Mhm.
I was being extra. I was being extra. I'm not gonna lie with him because like I knew he would like try to side with you and reason with you.
Mm. Worrying's not really gonna do much. I
But like eventually though, he said, okay, this guy might not be that like interested after all. And he agreed with my intuition. And I was right, and he was right, and my friend was right.
Yeah, my smile was a thin disguise, I guess.
No one I got creepy vibes from you sometimes. Okay, no. I didn't get creepy vibes from you. It's just like I dreamt of you being creepy. But that's mostly because of outside influences, because of the videos I was recommended, coincidentally. I'm just like, maybe this is a sign. But not really, because I don't want to actually follow through. I want to make my own decisions. I want to have my own autonomy. Because I am a grown woman. But I'm 19.
Yeah. Not that
I don't
grown.
want to be. Yeah. If
See,
you still have sex with me.
yes.
How did you get your head around that? Huh?
What?
How did you get your head around that?
Head around what?
Like me, my age.
I don't know. I guess I decided to not worry about it. Be like, well, like,
She told me she
in
was
my
22.
no. Well, I guess I figure it's like it might be seem like a larger age gap when you're younger. Like if it was like I was 6 when you were 0, right? But when I'm 100, you'd be 94, right? And then nobody would bat an eye, right? Because at that point, you're both old as shit anyway, right?
Like when you're 30, I'd be 24. Well,
Well,
I said that right.
yeah, it's more.
36, I'd be 30.
I
That's
think
not that
men are
bad.
more likely to date a woman who's younger than a woman who's older.
But usually in age gap relationships, the older party benefits way more. And if the woman's younger, then she's more likely to suffer than the man who's younger. And also, in every type of relationship they're in, women are more likely to like suffer, like not necessarily suffer, but like they have decreased life quality, and also their mortality goes up. Mortality rate,
Why does their mortality rate go up?
because they're more likely to be the caregivers, and they're less likely to be taken care of. But if the woman was older than her husband, then things would be slightly different. All in all, people who are older benefit more.
But you said even if the woman is older, then it's still. You said the woman's still in the harder position.
Yeah.
So it's like, like if a women are just, then it's just, is it even just a matter of age, or is it women are just objectively in a more difficult position?
Yeah, apparently. According to statistics.
Yeah. But how did they even measure that objectively? Like things like life quality. Like I get that mortality you could do, but women live longer than men do. So.
I think they go by divorce rates, and also just like surveys.
But if the woman's divorced, the guy is also getting divorced. So are they? Why? And they're saying that. Like if anything, usually it's the guys that get fucked over in the divorce, right? Because they end up losing a bunch of their money, right? Because then they end up splitting the income based on.
This sounds like a heated debate for you. I'm just stating what I heard. You're like, oh.
Yeah,
really?
I know. No, I know you're like you're repeating it, but like you're repeating what you've heard, right? But some of the things that like, assuming that they told you that like, you know, assuming that like it's a perfect copy of what you said of what they said. Still, right? It's like, I still wonder how they do that, right? Like, how you do like a happiness index, right? People are.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea that divorce would be more negative for a woman than it would be for a man.
Mm-hmm. Especially in the age-gap relationship, because they're usually more financially dependent or just codependent on their partner.
But if they're
And
younger, it's easier for them to remarry.
I
Because they're
suppose
still, you know.
they're more likely to feel lost as well, so they would try to cling to the past as hard as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And also inherent power imbalances. So like their mind would be like similar to an abused victim.
Mm-hmm.
So that's only in relationships with power imbalances that don't actively try to like work against them. You understand?
Yeah.
The
I guess
difference?
I don't know. I guess I just think of like, you know, the movie Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah. 1 second, my phone's about to die.
Yeah.
Why is this on the floor?
He does have no shit.
Yeah. Oh man. This is stupid.
Oh. Oh, I thought my phone died. You were saying though about Kramer versus Kramer?
Yeah, like the story's basically about how the dude gets like. Well, there's a series of circumstances, right? But I think a central part of it is the idea that they'd be like, oh, the kids need their mother, right? And how just guys can get screwed over in divorce, right? I didn't really know like my uncle's ex-wife Debbie. I didn't know her very well, right? But based on some of the things that I heard, right? I think to myself, if the rules had been reversed, my uncle would have gotten full custody. But
Yeah.
I don't know, right? Because that's just based on what my parents told them, and obviously there's bias, right? Because it's, you know, we're obviously gonna take our own side of the argument or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm. So you eat in Angie's house.
Men going their own way. You heard of that? MG Tao.
Yeah, Megta.
You agree with them? Do you
No,
like identify? No?
no. Are
You
you?
agree with theologies? Some beliefs?
Oh shit! No, he's. I don't agree with the ideology of, because like the whole
No.
idea is that what, like men stay single forever. Men go their own way, right?
Mhm. Well, like some things they say, do you like agree with it? That's what I mean.
No, I don't follow them, but I haven't heard anything positive about MGTOW. So,
Okay. Oh, please don't pee on me.
well, actually, I guess I did know one guy who was like a sympathizer. He asked me if I knew about it, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, the way I see it is people are gonna hurt people, right? So, if a lot of these people are just been really feel like they've been hurt that bad, right, that they can't deal with women anymore, they want to just disassociate, right? It's like, it's just so unrealistic too, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if they want to be some counter-feminist force, right? Um, like I would be a feminist in the sense that like I think that men and women are equal, right? So, but that doesn't mean that I would agree with what every so-called feminist says, because some people that I would say are so-called feminists, right? Kind of, it gets to the point where they almost seem to like hate men, right? But they say they're a feminist, right? But then I hear what they say. If they say they hate men, I'll be like, well, I can be a feminist, but not hate, but not hate men, right? And so, yeah, what the different, yeah, how there's I know there's like first wave, second wave, third wave, fourth wave feminism, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, right? So like, I'm as feminist, right, I guess as a man can be, given the fact that he's a man, but
Idris.
GG to you too, Vanilla MLLK.
You see the kitty?
Let me check it. Ah, cute. It's a Theodosia, right?
No, Idris.
Idris?
Idris, yeah.
Idris, okay.
Look at her
That's cute.
face.
Yeah. He looks so innocent, right? So cute.
Mm-hmm. She's a cunt.
She scratch up the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also me. Look.
Oh. Meow meow. How could you? Cheeky bugger. Cheeky bugger.
Here. Come here, come here. Come here, come here. Come here.
Mommy's not here yet?
I'm sorry. No.
Use the washroom quick. I'll be back.
Aren't you watching it? You're just on the phone, not watching it?
I was trying to do something. Hello?
Did you clean?
Yeah.
Did you clean it?
Yeah.
shit to go. Blazes kitten. This still counts as a protection. Interesting. It's funny when he was gonna take the hint. Boys, careful. Don't wreck the merchandise, huh? Put a glass bead by that gem. Okay. It's actually pretty swag. Okay. Hey. I'm back.
Sorry,
Yeah.
speaker wasn't on. You heard all that noise though?
No. No, I don't have a lot of background noise.
So my dog barking in the background, people coming downstairs, people coming in through the door. You didn't hear any of that.
No. I heard some noises before you left, right? But, no. Not much, really. Just kind of...
Okay. Well, there was a lot that went on. In a second, and my brother came up 5 minutes. He warned us 10 minutes before he came. He was around, so he wanted to visit. And a lot of times we are not ready for him, and so he feels bad coming in spontaneously. But then again, he should warn us further ahead in time, right? Because he knows that it's usually messy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
I'm not sure if I agree.
Yeah,
I mean,
he has kids. I don't know. He doesn't like the dog. The dog barks excessively.
I'm one of those people that would appear disorganized, but in my own way, I'm kind of organized, right?
So how would you explain that?
Well, my room might be messy, but I still know where things are, right?
I know.
I'm someone who follows a lot of routine, I would say, also,
Yeah.
which is kind of a form of organization, right?
Shut up! Anything else? Do you drop in unexpected to people's houses?
I did sometimes when I was younger, but I usually just text people beforehand. Wait.
Wait, what?
When I was younger, I used to go over to my friend's house, without any invitation, right? And we just, would play, Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
I was, thinking, let's see, Guitar Hero 2. Right? So that guy's house, I've, stopped by, but apart from that, normally I don't just stop by people's houses randomly now.
Well, he's our brother. And this is our house. So, he should be able to visit. But he also hates the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should have prepared more, but I never want him over he never comes over when I don't mind him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want any guests. My sister comes in, she's by herself, and she doesn't annoy people as much as she used to.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, JJ has a lot of my brother, he has a lot of accommodations he has to make. He has kids and a whole family. They come over to chillax. The dog is nuts. So he gets anxious and upset, and the dog gets anxious. He acts stupidly. The both of them. He pulls out this idiot brought out a knife on the dog. For what reason, I don't know.
Try and intimidate it.
Yeah.
Thinks that the dog's gonna know what a knife is.
He held the knife close to him, and like he was biting the knife, almost like hurt him. So like he started cussing me out. I started saying he's an idiot, and then like he left, almost feeling like he was in like whatever. I didn't care for doing that. Like I get it, you're overwhelmed. He just had a baby that time,
Mm-hmm.
but still. And I get it, he wants to be around his family. He's probably stressed out being with them. And I don't mean to ostracize him either.
So that was for the Benevolence Survivor Challenge. Earn a Benevolent Emblem of gold quality or better. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, follow me there, watch it live, drop alert, check out my PayPal, drop a donation. For the month of March, we're doing the March for Ukraine. All donations will be proceeded to Ukraine-based charities. EI Gamer TTV out. Sorry, I was just doing